stats for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
March Madness. I didn't see all the games because I was at the show, as you guys know, but I did see the games during the day, and that is good enough. All right, here I am. We did these games last night. UCLA, LSU's playing tomorrow. Yo, shout out to USC, bro. I missed this game. This game was being played when I was at the show. But I heard that the USC freshmen really stepped up in the game. And that's why they recruited that class. They recruited the class. How much Ayokali had? She had 12 and 10. Shout out to Jalen Glenn. Serena, yo, she's a hooper. Number 4, bro. Serena Sundell. She had a good game in Kentucky too. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kennedy Smith had 19. Avery Howe had 18. Bro, TVO, you were supposed to be one of them ones too. Heckle had 8 points. See, but this is why you brought in. Shout out to Rayo Marshall with 10 points. I make fun of her offense a lot. Kiki, yo, the 2 big transfers combined for a big 9 points. Excuse me. It was all the freshmen, bro. It was all the freshmen that did it today. Apparently, according to the box score. Like I said, I ain't watched the game. This is just me going off the box score. But man, bro, that's crazy, dude. Shout out to the freshmen, but that's why you recruit a class like that, because last year was too dependent upon Juju Watkins. Now you have a situation like this, and shoot, they were good enough to win 2 NCAA tournament games. They won the second round game without Juju, and they won the Sweet 16 game without Juju. So, that's pretty good, bro. That's a pretty good team. Anyways, I got this wrong, bro. And I picked Notre Dame right here too, bro. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Pick Notre Dame over Texas. Tragic, bro. Notre Dame was close, but close not good enough. They just struggled, bro. Couldn't hit anything offensively. Olivia Miles is sitting in the fourth quarter. What's going on? They talking about she gonna come back. I'm like, she need to stay. Or they talking about she gonna come back. I'm like, it's time for her to leave. She been in college for a little minute, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But this is definitely a failure of a year for Notre Dame, because you had Sonia Citron, you had Olivia Miles, you had Hannah Hidalgo, all on the same team, all healthy. For the first time, you guys go all the way up to become a number 1 seed briefly during the regular season, and you lose in the Sweet. You didn't even get to the Elite 8. To me, that's a failure of a season, because you went into the season with the expectation of Olivia Miles is going to go top 2, top 3 in the draft. This year, last year with Olivia Miles at the school. This is your only year with a healthy Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles, plus Sonia Citron, who's also going probably top 10 first round. And to be already done like that is crazy. I'm not even going to hold you, but salute to TCU, bro. Haley Van Lith hooped, balled out once again. And because of that, I got these 2 matchups wrong. Crazy. I think this is my first automatic X before the game was even played. South Carolina Duke, we already knew about that from yesterday. So yeah, I'm tweaking. 40-piece nugget, man. Paige Bueckers, bro. On 60% shooting, it's just different. It's levels to this, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. There's levels to this, dude. When I'm watching the game, UConn is down by 4 or 5 points in the third quarter. I look up the game on mute. I'm listening to DDG and stuff like that. DDG stream with Shabuzi. I look up. Paige Bueckers hits another 3. Oklahoma calls a timeout. She yelling, let's go. I'm like, what's going on? I look. UConn up by about 20. Oh my goodness, bro. And they going they showing these Paige highlights. And then in one of my group chats, someone hit me that's Paige Bueckers. I was like, yeah, she It seemed like UConn just pulled away. They just had 20. They was like, yeah, she took over. She got 40. I said 40. And then another group chat, Paige got 40. I said, bro, what? Paige got the 40 points. Gino took her out with about 3 minutes left in the game, man. Beautiful, beautiful basketball. Paige, like I said, I had told you guys when they put UConn number 2, they took that personally, bro. They took that personally. And I think Paige is taking a lot of the things personally. Like, people done got on her. I done got on her about being passive in big games, big situations. She dropped all that selfishness stuff out, making the best basketball play. And she still did that because she did on 60% shooting. But it's like she's in that mode now, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. An old girl from Reagan Beers, the Oklahoma State transfer, still doing them little dirty plays. We see you. Just know we see you. Speaking of seniors, bro, I want to say Kennedy Todd Williams, what a career. And Madison Scott as well at Ole Miss, what a career. What careers for sure. UCLA, LSU tomorrow, the rematch. Oh, buddy, it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? LSU the whole time they still taking what happened last year personal when they said the dirty Diantas or Devontaes, whatever the boy said in the LA Times column. They still thinking about that. They're still thinking about, man. They still taking it personally. I think you could take it personal and have all the bulletin board material if you want. South Carolina was taking it personal with Maryland. They still almost lost. Or with who was it? Indiana. They still almost lost. Indiana and Maryland. They both had. They said we couldn't do this. They said we could have. 4-point game. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Plies, man, great set tonight. I'm thinking he probably I don't know if he drove or if he was driven from because Birmingham to New Orleans ain't that it might not even be a flight. It probably is a flight. I'm not gonna lie. If it's one from Atlanta, then there's probably one from Birmingham. But yeah, great set from Plies. But he said, I don't want to see no TikToks. I don't want to see no laughing, no fun. Everybody got to lock in for the next 2 days because y'all going home if y'all play like this again. Pow said, we know we going home if we play like this again. Dude, they done play spoiler to everybody in the ACC. Them jokers played spoiler in the ACC tournament to Notre Dame. They played spoiler to NC State. Now both of those teams are out in the NCAA tournament. I guess it was foreshadowing, huh? But then, I don't know. Duke has just put together some games, bro, in this postseason. Shout out to Kara Lawson. But we'll see what happens, bro. I don't think you can sleep against Duke. But South Carolina knows they can't sleep against anybody. Them jokers slipped out that Sweet 16 so clean. Shout out to Malaysia Full Valley, bro, for sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think it'll be a very, very interesting Elite Eight. I'm looking forward to it. I am upset, though, that I picked Notre Dame to go to the Final Four. And them jokers didn't make it out. The Sweet 16, brother. Jeez Louise. Talk about a letdown. I'm not even going to lie. That's a failed season, bro. Like they said, it's a bad shot. They put the fire emoji in here. Ain't no fire emoji. I picked Notre Dame to go to the Final Four, bro. Ain't no fire emoji. If I would have got the whole Elite Eight and Final Four right, I would have been happy. But no. I got all but one teams right in the Elite Eight. All but one teams right in the Elite Eight, bro. And I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in the land apart. No, I wish I just would have. I don't know. Notre Dame's been flaky all season, bro. And they did lose to TCU earlier in the year. It's the same logic I used with LSU over NC State. But for some reason, I just didn't do it this time. And now I feel like LSU probably going to beat UCLA, bro. Man, they got me at 80%. I'm in the top 700,000 out of 3 million brackets. That ain't good enough for me, in my opinion, bro. That's still pretty mid. That's still pretty mid. But I could have got all the Elite Eight people right. And I have a feeling that LSU is still going to beat UCLA. I hope I'm wrong because I picked UCLA in my bracket. So for the sake of the bracket, I hope I'm right. I'm wrong. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. That's all I wanted to say there. A little brief. End up being it's crazy. I feel like the more like tired, sleep deprived, or whatever you are, the more you yap. You would think it would be the opposite. You think I'd be just longer when I have more energy, longer streams and stuff like that. But it turns out to be the exact opposite. When I'm tired or sleepy or whatever you want to call it, like those are the longest streams. I guess because like my mind is probably so hysterical at this point that I'm just like loopy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.